any of you know me, no problem. I'm a part of this class. My name's Michaela. I'm going to be introducing my best friend in the whole wide world, who's next, to our next opener. He's a singer, writer, comedian, dancer, lover, friend. He hosts a variety comedy show in P-Town that y'all should catch next summer if you're in town, called Wild Card. Give it up for Peter Toto.
What's up, everyone? How are we doing? Oh my god. You know, in the spirit of Lip Gloss's debut, I don't usually do improv, but I want to try it out for y'all tonight. So I'm looking for a suggestion. Anyone say anything?
Broccoli.
Broccoli?
Mermaids.
Okay, that's literally weird. That's really weird. Okay, I'm looking for another suggestion.
Tuna.
Tuna? Okay, that's literally weird. That's so weird. Okay, so I'm Peter Toto. Yeah, that's true. A little bit about me. My first day of preschool was 9/11.
Woo!
Kind of set the tone for all this. I think it made me a bit of a conspiracy theorist, I'll say. Like in a very low stakes way. Like I think Pink made a wish on a genie to make hits for two decades, but in exchange, she's not allowed to sing with her feet on the ground. I also think that men with ponytails connect to their motorcycles like they do in Avatar. That's what that's my type of conspiracy theory. I had 2 dream jobs as a kid. I really wanted to be either the Pope or a mime. And I kind of landed smack dab in the middle. But when I grew up and I got a little older and gayer, I really wanted to be a magician's assistant. That is the most glamorous career you can have. It's great. It's literally someone going, "Oh, someone go grab the hot girl. We're gonna saw her in half." That's so chic. And then she gets to be like, "Oh, psych, I'm still in one piece." And that one piece is this sequin leotard, bitch. That's so fierce to me, if anyone's hiring. I think that honestly I was built to be like a homophobic gym teacher though. It just comes a little too easily for me to be like, "It's not Christmas, why am I smelling a bunch of fruitcakes?" Just a little too easy. Needless to say, I went to theater school. Yeah, really good. Theater school, if you don't know what that's like, it is 4 years of blonde girls soft launching their mental illness by performing Creep by Radiohead. Yeah. And they just hand you the diploma. You've gone through enough. I went to theater school in Boston. Anyone's from Boston? Anyone's ever been? If you don't know what Boston is like, it is like, on a regular basis, you will see a woman with a stroller waiting for her husband to stop throwing up Miller Lite outside of Dunkin'. That's just kind of the vibe. That's the magic. What holds the city together. Dunkin's crazy too. That's like, there's nowhere else in the world you could be sitting next to someone in line, and there's roughly 15 minutes until you both destroy the local plumbing system. That's intimate. That's Boston. They have spiked Dunkin' now. Did y'all see this?
Yeah.
That is crazy. Yeah. I don't drink anymore. Hold for applause. That's crazy to me. That is something like, that would give me an Oregon Trail disease. That is like instant dysentery. That is crazy. That's like, and I know the average New Englander does their bloodstream is just alcohol and donkeys, but I think that's up to us. You know what I mean? I think we're playing God. Long story short. And it's just, oh my God. What was, oh yeah. So I was at theater school in Boston, and on my very first day, my professor he sat us all down. And he was warning us about this Boston twink killer. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. If you don't know what a twink is, it's like a skinny, hairless gay boy. And so he was looking at all the dancer boys I went to school with, and he was just like, you gotta be careful up there, okay? make sure you know you're going home with. Have a buddy on speed dial. And he locked eyes with me, and he kept on going. He's like, you have nothing to worry about, buddy. You're gonna be just fine. It's crazy. It's like, when did serial killers get choosy? You get what you get. It's also like, it's like waking up from a nightmare with a boner. Like, how am I supposed to feel about this? I don't know. Oh my god. So I still live in Massachusetts. I live in Provincetown. If anyone's ever been, it's Provincetown is a great place. It is the gayest place in the world, literal gayest place. It's magical. It's at the tip of Cape Cod. It's as far as the gays could run. And but Massachusetts, though, in general, is a great place for dating guys with what I call millennial face. Yeah, do we have millennials here? Woo! Oh. That's as proud as they get, too. They're a shy bunch. But millennial face is that thing where it's like you can look at a guy and you see that he's like genetically predisposed to organizing a flash mob. There's like a scent about him that like you can tell he's about to quote Brene Brown. That's the guys I was doing. It's like a face only an improv team could love, no offense. That's kind of the guys I was dating. And it, like, if they had the inside out emotions in their head, it would just be pentatonics. That's the guys I was dating. It's rough. It's really rough. It's crazy too, because they were like wave red flags in your face like they're doing the Act 1 finale of Les Mis. And every time I'm like, how'd you know red is my favorite color? Oh, the gaslight will keep us warm in the winter. Like, they're lowering the bar. It turns out I'm very good at limbo. That's what I was doing. I was dating this guy who was he was donating sperm while we were dating to a lesbian couple, and there was like a process, I guess, to it. He had to like go like jerk in a cup every month or something. And he told me, he was like, you know, when I go in there, I'm gonna think about you. Please don't. That's crazy. I don't know how epigenetics works, but I'm like, there's some kids out there that have my naked body ingrained in their mind. You know, like that is so scary. There should be a settlement for that. Oh my God. But, so yeah, I live in Provincetown now though, and it's gayest place in the world. I love it. It's awesome, and it's kind of a bit of like a retirement community for old gay people, which is great. But it does make like hooking up hard, you know, because I leave every hookup with a bruise the shape of a life alert on my forehead. That's my creed. You can like see a twink on the street with a bruise. It's like, I know what you've done. The mark of the beast. But we are so gay in Provincetown that we split it up by theme week. We put it into factions. So you know, we have like circuit week. If you know what a circuit gay is, it's that kind of guy that like has abs and like does drugs and well, I guess that's kind of it. There's a whole community around that. It's crazy. They're not they're not the brightest of the bunch. You know, they're like. They exist on a diet of like Molly water and Viagra. You know, it's a whole new meaning to light as a feather, stiff as a board. If you like look deep enough in their eyes, it's just like the DVD menu screen. Really not our best. Really not our best. I had this circuit guy come up to me at a pool party, and this is completely real also. He was like, am I supposed to log this cum shot into my calorie counter? Like, yeah, fatty. Nice to meet you. We have Family Week too, which is it's for gay parents with their kids, or it's with parents with young queer kids. So you see these parents like ushering around their little queer kids, and you're like, this could be you someday. This could be you. Like, that's a threat. I'm so sorry to say. You know, like you look to the left and it's like naked grandpa, and you look to the right and it's like a literal clown throwing up yards of scarves. It's just like a very different version of Scared Straight. Oh my gosh. My parents actually came up for Family Week, and that was big part. You know, they're pretty conservative, but I don't give them enough credit. You know, like they taught me about like ACAB really young. You know, ACAB. In the sense that neither of them believed in being the good cop. You know? I love that joke and no one else does. But either way, but my parents, like, they've come a long way. You know, they used to not get this whole thing that I do. You know, but they told me that they're proud, which is, you know, that's a big step. And of course, I was like, pride is our thing. No. But I have a very like Jersey family. I'm from New Jersey originally. But very Jersey Catholic family. My great uncle is the Archbishop of San Juan, and he's so homophobic that even the Pope was like, "You gotta chill." That's crazy. That's like looking at Frankie Grande and being like, "You're doing too much." That's our strongest soldier. You know. So I like to say too that like I have peasant genetics. You know? It's that thing, like I have a craving for soup that is molecular. You know? There are ancestors at play here. It's like, so I'm Italian, Puerto Rican, and Hungarian mostly, and it's not like Fabio type of Italian. It's like Mario and Luigi, you know. Like, it's real working class individuals. That's like if you look at my 23andMe, it'd be like I'm 25% whatever species Danny DeVito is. You know? I'm 50% Rosie O'Donnell and Tarzan. You know. That's kind of what I'm working with. But either way, so my parents. Wow, I feel my Adderall wearing off in real time. But my parents, though, like they didn't really understand. I think like the gay thing. You know, they didn't. It was their whole idea of gay people comes from like HGTV. You know, it's the gayest channel on TV. It's actually you could be watching gay porn and you flip to HGTV and it's like they're really shoving this in our face. You know what I mean? But it's like I think my parents expect me to be like the type of guy that like works in a hospital, like drinks IPAs, you know. And instead, I do this. I don't know. But you know, like they watch a lot of House Hunters, and like every episode of House Hunters features an adorable pair of like wholesome gays. And let me also say, look, I hate wholesome gay people. I'm so sorry if you are one. I really am so sorry. But they always do the thing where it's like, well, I'm dad and he's papa. I'm gonna kill myself. Like, I really hate it. And it's a me thing. If that's you, I'm sorry, it's a me thing. Anyway, but either way, every episode of House Hunters has like this adorable pair of wholesome gays that's like, hi, I'm Chive, and this is my husband, Clove. I'm a professional eyewitness, and he is a freelance cyberbully. We have 2 French bulldogs named Samantha and Chardonnay. And our budget today is $15 million. It blows my mind. I don't get it. I'm like, where do you get? I don't know. Like, either way, but you also know. Oh my God, my Adderall. Either way, do you know that French bulldogs can't give birth? They literally can't give birth, and we are churning them out. That's crazy. That is wild to me. That we are really. Every time I see a French bulldog, I'm so sorry for what we've done to you. I'm sorry that you have to live this way. Yeah. Anyway, it is. Anytime I see people like walking their designer dogs, though, it is crazy to be like, oh, that dog has access to healthcare. That dog is like on anxiety medication. I'm like naming 5 things I can see, 4 things I can see. That's just crazy to me. I don't know. That's fun. I'm gonna do a few impressions for y'all. So just hold on.
Yes.
To wrap up. Okay. Okay. Let me just start. So here's my first one.
Are we guessing?
It's a box. It's a mom's last day of work. Oh, okay. And you don't even need to get it because she doesn't need you, okay? Like, she doesn't even need you because I get it, okay? So it's not for you. That's me, age 6, about Pocahontas. Okay, next one. and she doesn't even need you, okay, because I get it. She don't need it, okay, because it's not for you, okay? That's me, age 26, about Meghan Trainor. Okay, this is like a medium. Did anyone have a father that drowned? Did anyone have a father that drowned? I'm hearing. Okay. This is a gay dad. Jackson. Okay. This is a horse.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave you on this. This is like you know, for like the Real Housewives when they're like really like allies, you know, that. Okay, this is like if I was writing their taglines for them. My gay son is everything to me. I also have a daughter. Okay. And one last one. Same idea. Being gay is a disease, and I'm an anti-vaxxer.